Do you know what the wishes are of your loved one if they're unable to speak for themselves in an emergency? Let's talk about that. I'm joined today by my colleague, John Hauser, who is our lead chaplain here at Door County Medical Center. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for asking me.
You know, when we talk about Advanced Directive, which is the document that really is important in these conversations, I guess I'd first like to ask you, can you tell us what an Advanced Directive actually is?
I can. So simply put, an Advanced Directive is a document that is prepared in anticipation of event that may come down the road. So it is prepared in advance of this future event that may or may not ever happen.
Yeah.
So a power of attorney for healthcare is an example of that. A living will is an example of that. Do not resuscitate order is an example of that. But powers of attorney for healthcare, I think, are usually the one that we talk about.
Right, right. Now, is a lawyer required in this transaction to do an Advanced Directive?
No, they're not required. If you have a lawyer that you trust and you're working with that lawyer on other documents that are similar to Advanced Directives, like wills and estate plans, a lawyer is a great solution for it. But if that isn't the case, we can help you with it. There are standard forms that the state of Wisconsin provides, and many hospitals have their own forms that they've put together. So.
And one of the big things we're trying to do here at Door County Medical Center is, in fact, it's a goal of our organization, is to try and bring awareness about to Advanced Directives and also to get as many Advanced Directives filled out as we can. And the big reason for that is you want to be able to know what your loved one's wishes are before a crisis occurs. So ultimately the requirement, I believe, is 2 witness signatures. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah. So if somebody is preparing an Advanced Directive, it is them telling us who they trust to make healthcare decisions for them at some point after which they lose the capacity to make them for themselves. When they sign that document has to be signed in the presence of 2 witnesses, not family, not healthcare providers, certainly not the agents that they have appointed. That sometimes is the trickiest part of the whole document, and that's something that we can help with the whole thing, but helping with the witnessing piece is sometimes a valuable thing that we can provide too.
You know, and to give you an example too of what John and I have both dealt with when we're taking care of patients in the hospital, it's so difficult at times when something devastating happens to a loved one, and if the conversation hasn't taken place as to what their goals of care are, what their wishes are, we're having to have that conversation at the most critical time. And it's so much better and preferable if we can know what the wishes are, know what the goals of your loved one would be prior to that happening. So that ultimately is the goal of the Advanced Directive and why we're really striving to get as many of those completed as possible.
Yeah, and you used the word conversation. It is important for us to be a part of that conversation. It is critically important that your agents are part of that conversation. So if you have decided that you trust somebody to make those decisions for you at some time, have that conversation with that person in advance so that they know when it is time to make the decisions, not only exactly what it is that you want, but emotionally they are prepared to make a difficult decision because they know it is the decision you would have wanted them to make.
So difficult conversations at times, but the most important conversations. For more information about Advanced Directives and actually a link that will allow you to print out an actual Advanced Directive form that you can then complete, check out our link below in the description area. Well, John, thank you so much for joining us and for helping clarify this most important topic.
Thank you very much.